So I was thinking, now that the Tsukihime remake is out, though not needed, a Fate Stay Night remake would be cool to get. Now there are plenty of things I'd want to see in a remake, so I'll explain them in this video. This video will be sectioned off into parts: quality of life, new routes, and character changes. So starting off with quality of life, obviously I want updated art to the level of Tsukihime remake or better. I think the art is good enough in Fate, but imagine it being even better. Like a live 2D 9 Lives Blade Works or Excalibur. And updated sprites. And in the same vein, updated BGM. I love the old music, but updated music would be cool too. And lastly, for the quality of life, maybe an easier way to navigate routes after completion rather than playing the VN and choosing the right choices to get to the route you want to replay. Next is added routes. Now we have Saber, Rin and Sakura. But as we know more, we're supposed to be there but we're cut from the game. Anyway, the routes I would add are the Ilya route, but as a brother-sister relationship, not romantic, but this can give us a better view of their relationship with a more happy vibe. Heaven's Feel touched on this, but it can go even further. Next is the Medusa route. Shira and Ryder have a pretty good dynamic, and it's clear that she loves him in Hollow Ataraxia. A proper route for the snake would be nice to get. Maybe something like Shinji dies and Shira takes over as her master, since he wouldn't know that Sakura is her real master. Or maybe Sakura gives Ryder to Shira. Anyway, their relationship would grow as time goes on and as they fight others, similar to the Artoria route. Another route they could add is a caster route with a similar premise to the Ryder route. When after her real master is killed, maybe Shira instead of Kuzuki runs into her and forms a pact. Another route to add is a Ayako route. If you don't know who Ayako is, she is the Shiki clone with brown hair. This route would serve as a way to show what Grail Wars look like to normal people better than the explanation of gas leaks in the series. Ayako doesn't have magic, so maybe it would be a route where Shira has to protect her and win the war while she has to survive. From what we saw in Hollow Ataraxia, the two have a pretty good dynamic, and it would be cool to get a route of that. Another route, and the last of my suggestions, the Archer route. Now this isn't Shira x Archer, instead it could be how Archer's fate route went and maybe show after the war so we can better see his life instead of speculate on what actually happened. Just seeing what went wrong in his life would be cool to see. And as for character changes, Shira is perfect as he is, and so is Rin in my opinion. Now as for Sakura, I think she's fine, but for one, get rid of the rape in her backstory. Keep it to only physical abuse, not sexual. Rape doesn't work in fiction very often, and in the case of Sakura, her being raped doesn't do much for her character that physical abuse can't do. So give her a character outside of Shira, maybe show her hanging out with others more and having her own life. And same sort of thing for Shinji, keep it to physical abuse, not sexual. I get that he's supposed to be hateable, but tone it down a bit. The other servants are all fine in my opinion, except maybe give Medusa and Medea more screen time. In Fate and Unlimited Blade Works, Medusa dies really easily and it's kinda disrespectful. And Medea just doesn't do much in any route. So just let them do more to give them the love they deserve. Next, maybe flesh out more of the human characters like Ayako or those other three from Shira's school so we can better know the impact of a Grail War on normal people. A Fate Stay Night remake would be cool to get, but in the end, it's not needed. Fate Stay Night is a great story as it is now, but if the option ever arises, I would love a remake someday. Thanks for watching.